the preparation process, was it any different?
For me, yeah, I actually looked at Millie Alcock's performance because I wanted to incorporate some young Rhaenyra moments in Jace. You know, the sort of craftiness, you know, the sort of, I don't know how to explain it, just crafty little teenager. So yeah, I would say that's what was different. And I also introduced a Jace journal, which is like something with like, it's a journal with a book on the front, and I write in the point of view of Jace, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I had so much more time in between seasons, which was incredible because we really got to like sit with our characters and think about how they were going to be and the gap between coming back. So felt like we'd put a lot of groundwork in, and we'd really had time to like find the crux of who we wanted them to be.
Just working on the script more, just seeing, yeah, just sort of working through the script really.
How was it for you? What do you remember still from your first and last day on set of season 2?
That's a really good question, actually. Yeah, our last day on season 1 was the final time that we were all together as a family. We filmed the banquet scene, and we've not been together since, and that was like 2 years ago, so that was fun. And my first day back on season 2 was, actually, what was my first day? It was a scene with Harry, and we got to do a really beautiful scene together, and it's always so good to be with that one, so yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, I think, you know, picking up on season 2 where we left off with season 1, it was like rejoining family. It was very seamless. It felt like the first day on season 2 felt very much like we were shooting season 1 the day before. And yeah, it's a testament to everyone on the crew and the cast. They make you feel very comfortable, and I love working with those guys.
Oh, my first day, I remember it was on my birthday. And I stood watching Tom Glencarny plop himself on a throne in episode 1. And my last day, I think we all got hysterical and just started laughing. That's what I remember.
Oh, wow. Well, the first day was walking out onto the big set and seeing the ship. Was amazing. I couldn't believe that they had built this thing. It's so huge and so beautiful. And also what happened was, when we first started shooting, it was in immaculate condition, because what we did was we broke it down so that then you could shoot it the other way, you know? So that was amazing. My last day, I think it was probably just, you know, goodbye, bye-bye, hope I see you again next year. So yeah, it was good fun.
Well, you know what? I can't remember my first day filming on season 2. That feels so long ago. But the last day, yeah, everyone just hugging each other, saying well done, and yeah, it's always nice. It's a celebration time, isn't it? That you've done your work and now you can go off, have a drink, and have a nice time.
I think my first day I was incredibly nervous. I mean, like I was in the pier with the ship, which was incredible, like insane to see, like the amount of detail that the crew have done is, and I remember thinking to myself, how the hell am I going to do this? Like they've picked the wrong guy. But then on the last day, it felt really almost loving, in the sense of like it just felt natural and it felt right and it felt real, and I was just getting into my groove of it all. So yeah, this whole experience has been such a journey, man. It really has been such a journey.
Oh, what was our first day on set? Can you remember first day on set? Honestly, I can't remember the first or last day. I mean, the more just the whole experience as a whole. I mean, firstly, to share the screen with Elle and to go through this journey and represent these two characters, which are twins, and obviously, you know, there's not many parts that go out there that are for twins, but obviously a twins relationship is so different to any other relationship. It's really close, really personal. So to represent that and these two characters on screen was a special moment for us both.
Yeah. I'm just reiterate that sentiment. You know, exactly the same, really. Yeah. Just beautiful to be able to share that together and represent twins. Identical twins, you know, it's beautiful.
A lot of shows end their seasons with sort of big battles, big fight sequences, CGI magnificence. This one ended with the most extraordinary look down the barrel from the Queen. What was it like doing that final scene and pivoting on those really strong emotions, taking us from her natural sort of sweet, not sweet, but dignified state of pacifism to out-and-out war?
Yeah, it was kind of an amazing day because there were lots of elements that had to come together. It's a really complicated camera move. I mean, it's like a big, beautifully constructed camera move. There's like a crane, it travels. There are lots of supporting artists. There's a lot of cast. It was Matt Smith, actually, who had the idea that he could see that I should receive the news as we walk away from camera. And as soon as he said that, I could sort of see the scene, I think. But you know, you have to run at it and run at it and run at it to get all of the elements to come together. And when you do get a take where everything works, feels quite sort of remarkable and theatrical, especially in like longer takes. So, and I love that. And you don't always have the chance to experience that like synchronicity feeling. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can't take the credit. I have to say, aren't they brilliant? I mean, I don't know what you've seen this year, episode-wise.
I can't work out the multi-layered security encryption thing. I can't
absolutely brilliant.
I bet.
And
I can't wait for it.
You're in for a real treat with Emma this year. I think Emma has put in a pretty, it's a really great performance.
If the themes of the first one were sort of, I guess, families and the way that duty impacts on children, then how are we going to see that change in the second season?
Grief.
It's all grief.
Well, you know,
grief
I
and
think
dragons.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think we've got like 14 dragons now or something. I mean, or there's like 5 more this season, I think.
Yeah.
Loads of dragons. Although Caraxes is no, he's not. He's still a bit mad. But yeah, I think grief is the catalyst for a lot of the tempestuous Targaryen madness that we revisit this year, and the cracks and the divisions between the family become more entrenched, deeper, more painful, and more wrought. Well, I mean, I can't take the credit. I have to say, aren't they brilliant? I mean, I don't see this year's episode. They are absolutely brilliant. I bet. And you're in for a real treat for them, so I think Emma's put in it's really great.
To war, then.